Welcome back, guys. Joff at Motorhome Adventures YouTube channel. I'm back on a Friday night with a little bit of a... I got asked a question today. Joff, are you going into Italy on your motorhome trip? And I'm kind of like, yeah, I probably am actually. I'm actually thinking about going up through the Brenner Pass from Austria into the Dolomite Mountains and going towards like Slovenia, across Italy. Why? What are you thinking? Have you heard about some of the scams that are going on down there? And I'm like, well, I watch all Facebook forums. I get alerted when I see some of these stories and intrigued when I'm reading some of these stories, and yeah, I kind of a little bit optimistic really. There's some stories popping up about these scams on Italian motorways, roads, etc. If you don't know what's going on, it involves people pretending that you've maybe clipped their mirrors on their cars or done some damage to their car on your with your motorhome, and trying to flag you down and get you to pull in, and sort of demanding, basically they just want the lolly, they want the money. And people are kind of, hang on a minute, do we actually, and you probably have not clipped them. I've even seen reports of where they sit close to popular campsites where they know English people are going to be camped up and leaving, and they actually go on the campsites and try and induce some damage on your motorhome, which you are probably not aware of at the time. You're not even thinking about that when you leave the camp in, and they're all so communication with mobile phones these days, and then you've done, how have I done? Have I really clipped your van? Have I really clipped your car? Have you really clipped my van? What's going on? There's a mark, and a lot of people are handing over euros. So I'm just going to say the fact that we have got a forward facing dash cam, we've got a camera facing backwards, and you know us, we normally run with a big camera recording a lot of our footage, so obviously that is probably an added advantage for me as recording like evidence and stuff to show, look, we have got nowhere near you. So it's always a good thing. I wouldn't even stop if I know that I haven't clipped anybody. If you know when you've clipped somebody, don't you? Do you really know when you get in a little bit tight or something, you might clip somebody? Like, you are going to know, surely, someone just randomly overtaking you, pulling in on the side of the road, trying to flag you down, beeping their horn, waving you in. Don't even stop, just don't even think about it. That you never know what's going to happen. So that's my advice, is anybody, the dash cam is a great piece of defense on your part, and recording. I've saw one story that involves, they noticed a dash cam was running in the windscreen, and then they tried to not show their number plate, and in the end they just literally left with nothing. So there's all these little things going on. The mirror scam, the damage to their vehicles, this kind of thing. So it's just one of those things. We've heard about this situation on Spanish roads. I don't know, has anybody else come across this in any other country? You've just got to be super vigilant on what's going on, and just be super wary. I know it's easy, you just get a little bit tunnel vision sometimes, and you're not, you're looking at scenery, but just don't let these people, and don't let it not go to that country. We know some amazing Italian people. You know some amazing, I'm sure you know some amazing Italian people. There's absolutely good and bad in all countries, and there's all these different things. Telephone, you know, just watch the TV in England. Telephone scams, all sorts of stuff going on. And it's just keeping yourself vigilant, but you should never be scared off. And, you know, it's really sad. We've got to keep like sort of fighting these causes. I'm sort of one to keep fighting these causes. This like, because people traveling on their own and stuff, it can be pretty scary. So yeah, just watch out there, guys. So I thought I'd just bring that to your attention. One kind of like perfect example of where we got a little bit frightened off was one trip. We had a trip planned and we were going to Berlin at Christmas. And anyway, I remember I was still at my work, and Caroline rang me and said, hey, have you seen what's happened in Berlin? And I already did, to be honest. It was all flashing up over the news, and where the truck had gone into the concept shopping mall, Christmas market, and you know, done some serious damage and injured people and stuff like that. And it was like, and from that moment, sort of Caroline said, like, are you still going? Are you still going? And I'm like, yeah, of course I'm still going. You cannot let this disturb your plan. You know, I've planned this. I'm looking forward to this. And anyway, that particular day, I remember it was big news. There was talks, discussions on the radio concerning this. What about travel? They get a lot of people visiting the Christmas markets in Berlin, all over Germany, that time of year. And they're very reliant on that kind of trade coming into the country. And anyway, and there were people on the radio sort of saying, you know, at the end of the day, because if no one goes, basically the battle has been won by them. So we sort of, I'm still going. We are still going to Berlin. We went to Berlin and we walked down to we done a lot of stuff in Berlin, and at that point, the shopping mall where the Christmas market was, the concept shopping mall, we actually walked down and there was lighted candles, and the defences, it was with the concrete barriers, all the concrete barriers had been absolutely hotted, racked right up, and we felt like we've won. You know, we're here and we're making a stand, and basically everybody was like really friendly. They were lighting candles, and it was one of them kind of like moments that you'll like never forget. That was one personal highlight of that trip for me, just going there and just being with the other people that wanted to be there, and people just wanted to be there to show their defiance. So I hope that sort of maybe you know, it's not all doom and gloom, but like I say, it does get a little bit concerning when it gets a bit like that. And like I say, that is our situation where we've had that instance. So we're going to Italy, we're going to eat some pizza, we're going to drink some Italian beer, and basically party on, isn't it? So we'll see you mighty soon. Just thought I'd put this out, and be good to get some comments on it. What's your feelings on it, guys? Love to hear the comments, and we will catch you on the next one. Look forward to seeing the comments. Bye for now.